About a month ago, April the 12th of 2022, EPA published a proposed regulation that will effectively end the commercial use of asbestos, chrysotile asbestos specifically in the United States. It targets the few industries that are left that use chrysotile asbestos. One is the chlor-alkali industry in the use of asbestos diaphragms. One is the chemical industry in the use of gaskets that contain asbestos. Also, the use of oil field brake blocks, aftermarket automobile brakes and linings, other friction products in the aftermarket for vehicles, and other gaskets in vehicles. Anyway, what the regulation does, or the proposed regulation, would be to end the commercial use and the consumer use both. Within 2 years of the final date of the regulation, then the chlor-alkali industry and the gasket industry for chemicals will end the use of chrysotile. Also, within 6 months of the final rule, then the oil field brake blocks, the aftermarket automotive brakes and linings, and gaskets will end commercially. Also within 6 months of the final rule, the consumer use of those products will end. Two other items that EPA addressed was disposal of the chrysotile products still in possession, and that's to be done by OSHA-required leak-tight containers and NESHAP, EPA NESHAP required waste disposal rules. Also, there is a record-keeping requirement, not for consumers, but for the commercial users, to keep track of the material that's disposed of in an EPA-approved landfill. Those records will have to be kept for 5 years. The reason this EPA proposed rule has been researched and written is because of an amendment to the Toxic Substance Control Act that passed a few years ago. Some of you may remember that. And according to that revised regulation, or public law rather, EPA was required to do this research and publish this proposed rule.